Hi folks, just Shaquila here from calitaa&co. Just going to do another wee video for you just to show you some more of our spring summer range, what we have in stock at the moment. Most of it's on the website. Any pieces that aren't and you like, you can send us a wee message or get in touch via Facebook or whatever. So start off maybe with the top I'm wearing. This is a wee new one. This is our Faith, I think this one is. It's £20. It's a cotton top, 100% cotton. We have it in lots of colours. So size on this one probably fit up to about a size 14 max. If you've probably watched some of my videos before, I've explained to you that I would wear sort of like a size 8-10 on the top. So you can see on me it's loose, there's a wee bit of room in it. So I would say up to a small 14 maximum on these ones. So we have it in, as I say, a few different colours. So the blue that I have on is the denim blue. This is the powder blue. We have it in grey, we have it in black, we have it in navy, we have it in pink, and also the pale grey as well. So a few wee colours to choose from there. And again, just wearing it with a pair of white magic trousers, it's perfect. So any of the colours just look really well with that. So as I say, it's just a 3/4 sleeve. I've sort of turned mine up a bit there, but you can have it pulled right down if you wish, so it covers the elbow. But just nice, easy to wear, just pull it on if you want to wear a vest up underneath, but you don't need to, it's not see-through or anything. Good wee length, comes down, sort of covers the hips, and I'm 5'7", so I'm pretty tall, so anybody shorter, you know, it's going to come down a bit longer, but that's grand. I don't know whether my dog's in the video there or not, but sure, it doesn't matter, he's my boy. So I think he's just opened the door there as well, so he has. Anyway, so yes, to say there's your online, they're £20. Next we have our new flower tops. Now I can't remember the name of these because they're just new in, but they are on the website. I think actually I'm modelling the blue. So we have it in 3 colours. We have it in the mustard, we have it in the royal blue or cobalt blue, and we have it in the grey. Now any of these I would say just nice with a pair of navy. So I've brought a wee pair of our dark blue magic pants, so you pop that on together and it looks really well, really nice together. Sizing on these ones I would say would probably fit up to about 14 as well, so you can sort of see the shape there. Nice sort of loose sort of fitting, so as I say, maximum up to about a 14, maybe a 16 in the bust, but definitely a 14 in the hips on those. Lengthwise, well, you can see me on the website, as I say, it comes down just sort of covering the hip area. If you did want to wear a little vest top a bit longer underneath, you can do that as well. So as I say, just 3 colours in those and they're £20. Next thing on we have here is our fish tops. Again, we have these are cotton as well. We have 3 colours in these, so just again, nice and simple, just with the fish print on the front. We have it in the pink, we have it in grey, and we have it in the powder blue. So I again have those on the website, so you can see sizing on those isn't too big either. Probably again I would say 14 max on those, because you don't want it. You want it to be a little bit loose on. You don't want it to be actually fitting you, so you want it to be a wee bit of movement on it. So as I say, just maybe up to about a 14 on those ones. And I think they're £20 as well. We also have our Edna. These are they're cotton at the front, cotton linen at the front, and then they're like a jersey cotton at the back. So little bow print on the front. Just show you that there. So it's quite nice, just with the white again. And we'll have it, that's the pink, and then we'll have it also in the stone sort of taupe colour. Quite nice, as I say. Sizing on these, a little bit more generous, so I'd say probably up to about a 16 on those. You maybe get even away maybe an 18 on the bust area because we don't have the sort of structured sleeve or anything. So a wee bit more generous, but anybody even a size 12 can wear those as well because they're sort of fine material and they just hang quite nice as well, and a good sort of length as well. As I say, you've got the jersey sort of material on the back, and just bring it closer, you've got a little pearl detail on the middle of the bow. So that's the Edna top. I think they're £25, so that's a good price for those as well. And then this one here, I think this one's called Celine. 2 colours in these. Quite a generous fit on this now, so this is probably going to fit up to probably an 18 on this one. We have that also in pink. So the 2 colours, you've got the turquoise and then the dusky pink. And again, you just wear a plain necklace with that. Just something simple down the front, just to dress it up a bit. I don't think I have any necklaces for this video, sorry. But just very simple. The back of these is the jersey cotton. So it's like sort of t-shirt material on the back. They've got like a nice little turn-up sleeve, but as I say, it's a generous fit. And again, just nice if you're wearing white. Anybody that likes turquoise and the pink as well. Now, we also have these, Bianca. We just have this left now in the taupe, and we have it in white with navy spots. And again, it's sort of a good generous fit on those probably. I would say anybody sort of 16, 18 would work quite well. Again, somebody smaller too if you like a really loose fitting. But just a very simple sort of style and a nice wee bit of detail on the bottom. And again, on the back. So I'd say probably up to about a size 18 on those. It's wider in the neckline, and you've got like a little turn-up sleeve. We do have it in white as well, which you'll see on the website. I don't have white here just at the moment, but we do have it in white. Now, another wee range that we've got in as well. I think we had, this is on the website, Sharon was modelling this one. I think the name of these is Lydia. We'll have it in a little, I'll just show you here, it's like a sleeveless linen. Tunic sort of style again, it's, as I say, sleeveless. You've got like the nice sort of neck area, nice sort of detail, sort of like turned over. It's quite floaty. Now it comes up a bit shorter at the front on this one, so a wee bit shorter, although it's not really short. So it's probably going to sort of hit you at the top of the thigh there. It depends how tall you are, but they're not too short at the front. It comes down longer at the back. Nice floaty sort of style, and it has like sort of a nice sort of panel detail on the back. And again, you could wear that with charcoal grey or even just plain white. It looks really well. And as I say, it's sleeveless. Anybody likes to have it be nice and cool. You could wear a little vest up underneath if you wanted as well. So these ones here, size on these probably fit up to about a 16, 18 on these. Now you could, if you were smaller, even a 14 could wear these, no problem. Sharon, she wears a 14, so on the website she's modelling it, so you can sort of see on her. But there's plenty of movement in those, so plenty of float and swing. We'll have that in 4 colours. So that's the stone colour, so it's like a taupey sort of stone colour. We also have it in the grey, and then we have it in pink. And then we have it in white with the grey. So again, even a pair of nice charcoal grey magic pants would look really well with that. Or even just the plain white with it, just look nice too. As I say, those are all on the website. Price wise, I can't actually remember. I think they're something like 32, something like that. There's my dog again in the middle of the video, but I know it's the real world. So yes, so that's our Lydia. I think they're sleeveless tunics or something like that they're called, but they're online anyway. Then we have the dresses, same sort of print. 2 colours only in these. These will fit up to about a size 14, so anybody sort of 12, 14, these would be perfect for. Just a nice casual sort of dress, has a little pocket on the side. You've also got like a elasticated piece on either side and sort of gathered a little bit here, but just nice and cool. You could even wear that if you wanted with leggings underneath or whatever. You don't necessarily have to wear it just as a dress. Just simple short sleeve style, and if somebody smaller wanted to wear it, like if I put it on, I would wear probably a little vest top, a little grey vest or something underneath under the grey one. And just have it more like a tunic sort of style, but as I say, you can wear it as a dress too, just even with sandals. So that's our Lydia dresses, so I set about a 14 on those. We have another wee dress here. Now this is a small fitting, so this is going to fit probably size 10 or a very small 12. They're not a generous fit on this one. Nice on though. I've tried one on myself and thought it looks quite well. Again, I would wear 10, small 12 on the hips, so it fitted me perfectly. So anybody that's any bigger than a small 12, I wouldn't worry about choosing this one because it's not going to fit. It is a little bit smaller, but then again, we do have smaller customers as well. So it has like a nice sort of little panel detail sort of here in the front, and the side 2 pockets, and then the stripe detail. So quite a nice wee dress, just simple. We'll have that in 3 colours. So I'll have it in the pink, the grey, and then the plain white, nice and fresh. So just with a wee bit of tan, and just you look really well in a nice wee summer dress like that. Now, we have another wee style here. I took a photograph of me wearing, and I just want to sort of explain to some of the customers as well just about sizing on these pieces. Now, whenever I talk about sort of something being like a tunic sort of style, I always put in the descriptions who it's going to fit. So we're always looking out for people that maybe, you know, if they're smaller fitting or whatever, because some ladies come along to our stand in Bloomfields and say, have you got anything smaller? So as I say, I would wear 8 to 10 top wise. So this one here, it isn't a big fit. You can sort of see there the shoulders. It's just more of a structured under the arms, and that, so anything like that is going to be more restrictive. So this one here is a smaller sort of fit. So you can see the picture of me with it on. It comes in under the arms like that. That's why it's not, you know, as I say, it's not generous. But if you're sort of maybe a 14, maybe on the hips, yes, that's fine. But you need to have smaller shoulders because it is tighter around the shoulders and the arms. But you know, it's a nice wee piece. Just again, just nice and simple. Just when you're wearing white trousers, got the little stripe detail on one side and the little button detail, just completely plain at the back. But it's sort of cut, sort of like an angle on the front. We also have that one in grey and the stone sort of taupe colour as well. So again, as I say, remember, small fit on those. That's your taupe, and that's your grey, and that's your blue, powder blue. So say you can see that on the website, and it's Amy, and it says small tunic. So it's just so that you make sure you get it right. We also have our, so anybody that likes that sort of style but wants something a little bit looser or a wee bit bigger fit, we'll have this one here as well, which is really nice. It has the panel along the bottom. Now it's completely plain at the back, but we've got like the stripe panel along the bottom, and then you've got this nice stripe detail going down the side. Sizing on this one here, probably I would say probably up to 16, maybe a small 18, and then you get this little snood with it, so you don't have to wear it together if you don't wish to. But it sort of just finishes the outfit off, just to sort of give it a nice smart look. And again, if you're just wearing it with your white trousers, just a nice piece. Now I have that one also in pink. I'm going to have it in blue. Blue's all finished. Just have a couple of these left now. So again, that's your pink, and again, just nice simple style. So say anybody, you know, sort of from you know, a size 12 could work as well. It all depends on how you like to wear your clothes. A lot of the stuff, one size. It doesn't mean necessarily one size fits all. It means that they're only made in one size. So this piece is only made in this one size. So it's going to be slightly bigger than the one that I had on in the photograph on the website. So this one here, as I say, probably fit up to a 16, small 18. Definitely 18 around the hips. So it's nice and loose. So it's the two colours on that one. That's your Amy striped tunic, just like a regular sort of size, that one. And then we also have it in a, well, you could wear this as a dress if you wanted to. So again, you can sort of see there it's long enough. You still could wear it with leggings or your magic trousers. Two colours on this one. Again, size wise on those probably would fit up to probably 16, probably a small 18 on those as well. Definitely an 18 around the hips, but shoulder wise probably 16, 18. Again, it's got your sort of structured sleeve, so that's why it's just going to be a wee bit more fitted here, but it'll go out. But as I say, they're on the website, you can see the model, Sharon with them on. Just the two colours, got a nice little pocket detail there. But you know yourself, if you've ever worn linen, linen sort of, when you wear it, it sort of goes into your body shape, and sometimes when you put it on, it's a little bit stiff at the start, but once you start and it warms up, it sort of like goes into your shape, so it works quite well for everybody. And some people say, oh, I don't like linen because it's wrinkly. That's the beauty of it. It is wrinkly, yes, but it's so comfortable and cool to wear. So just really, really nice. We do a lot of linen pieces in the summer, and it is really popular with a lot of people. Okay, so we've got just now another couple of wee pieces here. This lovely fuchsia pink. Ooh, really nice. So sizing on this one, I would say probably 14, maybe a small 16. It's not an overly generous piece, because again, any linen you want it to be a little bit oversized. Good length on that one. Has a little button detail down the side. Three colours in that. I'm trying to think of the name of it while I'm talking. I'll just call on the website Charlene, I think. All these girls' names to remember. So I have that in three colours. So that's your fuchsia pink. We have it in the pale grey, and we also have it in the charcoal grey. And I love charcoal with white, just always think it looks really well. So that's your 3 colours in that one. And these have been on our website now. I just want to sort of explain a little bit to you about them. They're little ruche tops. I'll just show you the colours first of all. So these are sleeveless and probably fit up to 14 maximum. They're not a big fit. So anybody from size 10 up to even size 8 as well, up to about a 14 on these. They're not that big, maybe a 16 around the hips, maybe there's a little bit more room around the hips, but I would say probably 14 maximum. So 4 colours, so we've got black, you've got white, you've got powder blue, and you've got the charcoal. Now, some people say, oh, I think it's up tight around my neck, but this actually has a little tie at the back. So what you can do is you can actually loosen that and just have it a little bit looser. So I'll just show you. So if you don't want it up really, really tight around your neck, you can actually loosen it like that, and then you just sort of tie it so it's going to come down a little bit lower, so you can have it as low as you want. So it's not going to be like, oh, I'm getting strangled. It's actually, you know, if you have a little bit of a fiddle about with the drawstring, you can wear it a wee bit lower. So as I say, it's just a really nice wee top, nice and cool, nice and loose with your trousers. Just a very simple style. And can't remember the name, but I know Ruche is in there somewhere. So as I say, just a really nice wee style. I think any of the tops I've showed you today you could wear with our magic trousers. Just trying to show you here again. We have the white, we have the black, and we have the blue. So as I was showing you earlier, you could wear any of them. Even the black, we could put the black. We have the black. In the black and white, and that still looks really good if you're wearing black and white sandals even in the summer. Still looks really good. But it's always good just to have, I always think the black is always a go-to, but the navy's perfect as well. You can put it with your blues. As I say earlier there, I'll show it to you with the flower top. So again, anybody that likes flowers, that could make a very nice outfit as well. And you can put navy with. You can also put it with fuchsia as well. It would look really good too. You could add in some navy jewellery or something with that, and it would just bring it together in a nice outfit. So anyway, that's my little video for today, and I will be back again with another one very soon. So just a few details. calitaa&co, we're online, based in Hollywood, Northern Ireland. I have the website www.calitaa&co.com, and Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, we're all over the place. So if you want to give us a wee like and a wee share, and if anybody's interested in anything, you can go onto the website, or if you can't find something, just send us a message and we will get back to you right away. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.